Hello, guys. I'm Fulton Fudi Kamara. We have serious challenges. I came to realize that the problems in Sierra Leone are we have so many challenges. But the number one problem, which is responsible for the backwardness of the country, is poor leadership. The leaders, they lack leadership qualities. I mean, to be a politician and to be a leader are two different things. So you have to understand what leadership qualities are. A very, very significant and good quality of a leader is empathy. As a leader, you should have empathy for all the citizens in your country. I mean, this is it. You really have to feel for those people. You know, as a leader should develop empathy with their people, with their citizens, with the people they are serving. Unfortunately, in our country, in Sierra Leone, most of all the past leaders and most of the leaders, they follow a dictatorial style and neglect empathy altogether. They follow a dictatorial style in a way that they do what they think they feel or want, just what they do and what please them and what is in their benefit and in the benefit of the tiny minority. So they adopt a dictatorial style and ignore empathy altogether. You see, this is very, very dangerous. He said due to this, they fail to make a closer connection. They fail to connect with the general masses. They fail to connect to the people who they are serving. The people are your masters. You are a public servant as a leader. You should understand it. You are given the responsibility to lead, which you should take advantage of with all the incentives that you are benefiting from. So you adopting a dictatorial style of leading is not in the benefit of the people you are serving and will not produce any good result. This is why most leaders fail. This is why the leaders in Sierra Leone, most of them, the majority, they fail. We have a leadership problem. They lack leadership qualities. You see? So when you adopt a dictatorial style of leading, it will not benefit anyone. It will benefit a very tiny minority, which will not translate to the economic development or even political development of that country. This is why Sierra Leone is still backward. You see? This is it. So understanding the problem of your citizens and feeling their pain. These people go through, some people don't even have, let me not even talk about 3 meals a day. Some people don't even have sufficient food to eat. Some don't have the basic necessities like clean drinking water, or sanitation, or electricity supply, or internet connectivity. Provide it. Feel the pain of the people. Provide these basic necessities. And then the people will pay for it. Those are services which mostly, even if in the private sector, the government can provide, either through the government or private sector, which they will empower people, support them, and then people will pay for those services, for the services that they deliver, like electricity supply, water supply, good sanitation, markets, good schools, and so on and so forth. Roads. People need you. Those are the things that are affecting the people, the citizens. So you have to feel their pain, understand it. It is the first step becoming an effective leader. That is a very, very important. Even that is not enough until you work hard, think smart, and then you take action and provide your citizens with sustainable solutions to those challenges, to the problems that we are facing as a country. But if you are a leader who is adopting and applying a dictatorial lifestyle and don't provide anything and think you are not accountable to anybody, you are misguided and you are leading to nowhere but to failure. This is why things are not moving well in Sierra Leone. Our leaders have failed the nation. They lack empathy. They don't connect with the people. They don't provide the basic necessities. So you have to provide it. Sustainable solutions. Think about sustainable solutions to provide challenge, to fix the issues. There are certain things that are even they don't require money, like national cohesiveness, bring the people together, promote national unity, promote press freedom. You don't even have to spend money on it. Accept it and understand it. This is a democratic country. People are free to express their freedom. Of course, to every freedom there is a responsibility. If somebody accuses you of things that they don't have a justification or reason Then they have to prove it in a reasonable court. But you don't just arrest people and intimidate people. That style will never work. This is it, guys.